Y'all got to take that with you.
They got it. They're going to say, "Damn, what are they doing?" All that food on there.
There's a. Well, we talked about this before, but there's a podcast called Drink Champs. They try different drinks. We just call it Snack Champs. We try different snacks.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
a snack at the shack.
There you go.
That's what I tell people.
We should start bringing different snacks and reviewing snacks.
I went to a beer thing like that one night, and it got
Reviewing
some
different beers?
Different beers. It was at right out there in Providence by the movie theater, right across the way. It's been several bars, and a place had a beer thing in there, $20, try it, whatever. And it got to some nasty shit, like shit that would just felt like it would remove asphalt off the ground. It's like, God damn, some nasty shit. Yeah, like tar.
Yeah, y'all should do that.
Drinking tar.
At least do a segment of it.
Because, if you ever been down the chip aisle, it is so many different types of chips and name brands. It's ridiculous.
And that's what you can do.
Just
like
try a different one.
10-minute segment on it, and then you can edit it and just show the snack conversation.
What I've yet to try
We can do it now.
is blue corn chips. Not to say anything wrong with it, but who put out blue corn chips? It's a thing now.
I don't know.
They're all right.
Have you tried them?
Mm-hmm.
It don't taste any different though, does it?
No.
There's just the food coloring, or is it?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. But I have the purple ones and the blue. Like
Yeah.
blue purple.
It's just, I don't
Like
know.
tortilla chips. Is that what you're talking about? The purple ones? Yeah, it just tastes like tortilla chips. I don't know why. They were purple.
You have to roll 'em.
What happened?
Are we rolling now?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is how we go.
Oh, man. This is the most interesting podcast ever.
Talk about the pyramids.
What?
Let's like for real, how did the granite get 5 stories in the air and they're the
Manpower.
they're the ceilings?
Wait, I
They had
can just do
levitation
the audio
devices.
Yeah,
Anti-gravity.
crazy.
Yeah, it's still freaking mystery.
And they took 500. They come 500 miles away. The granite.
The camera on.
That's mind blowing.
I don't understand how you get granite in the first place, but whatever.
It's just a type of rock. It's in the ground.
Well, I get that.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
And then it cuts huge slabs of it. I sold granite on the side.
You did?
In the mortgage business back in the day, yeah.
Are you ready for Sunday? No?
What's that?
That
was a... Maybe. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. I don't know.
How much time do you want to do versus can you do?
I mean, hoping for 10 minutes.
Oh, you got that.
Yeah,
You do that talking to the mirror at home by yourself, right?
that's true. When I get to talking to myself, man, sometimes I don't shut up. Especially if I'm, like, stoned out by the lake or something, meditating. Man, I can talk to myself for an hour.
Yeah, what goes on through my brain is funny.
Yeah, I gotta get back to being positive with myself.
Yeah.
I've been worthless for the last year and a half.
I
He's
drove
been feeling
back-
the same way. Not really worthless, but he was like, man, I'm going to do it in my life right now. I'm telling you, once you feel like you're going through shit, talk to somebody else. They're going through the same shit.
It's been
good.
one thing lately. I hit a pothole, $400 tire, broke my tooth. That's cost me $2,200 right now.
Jesus.
Can't get my goddamn lawnmower started after spending hundreds of dollars. So hopefully today I got somebody coming Saturday to get it going. It's a 1.5 feet high. Looks like shit. I'm the only bad yard in the whole neighborhood over by me. But
Buy some goats.
I say I don't care, but then when you drive down the street and everybody's walking their dogs looking at you like, damn, motherfucker, you gonna mow your yard? I kind of feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I do.
We're making a snake farm. Yeah, there's money in it.
I'm at the lake. So that, yeah, bugs.
We got the lake right here. We got high grass at my house. Perfect.
I've
Release
had a
some
guy
rabbits.
behind me. He plays basketball out there with his kids and everything. He sprays people's houses. And he's like, he come over one day and he goes, I hate fleas and mosquitoes. He goes, do you mind if I spray your backyard? I'm like, go for it.
Do it.
This was
Great.
like the last 2 years. Like, go for it.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
was like, if you do, spray the area in there with my dogs are.
These
Like,
ain't telling him where to
spray my
spray.
dog's area too.
That's hilarious.
He does. He sprays my backyard free. Go for it.
Turn the light on.
Oh, yeah. It's so good.
Oh, wow.
Now you can see me.
Oh, I'm on the
Yeah.
good side of the table.
Officer.
I'm directing.
There's only one thing
Producer.
you say to a cop when he pulls you over for anything. Boat or... Yeah. Have you been drinking? The answer is always No.
Hell no. I gave up drinking
No,
2
I
or
don't.
3 years ago.
I have a coin in my pocket. Yeah.
Coin.
Yeah, I've been. Don't
Oh,
like.
AA meeting?
Yeah, the AA coins. That might be too far for comedy. I might get booed off the stage for
My buddy
No,
that.
you
talks
won't.
about that.
There's
Like
no
20
cops
years
to be in the
later, like,
audience.
Yeah.
we've all slowed down. It ain't that
It's
big a deal
okay.
anymore.
It's okay to slow down. Yeah.
Have you slowed down?
I have. I haven't really
I have.
drank a
Good
whole
Lord.
lot or like smoked a whole lot in the last like 4 weeks. It's been good for me.
That's right on.
Yeah. Been meditating.
I've slowed down the
the-
last
the-
couple major.
What I'm focusing on is inner peace. Yeah, inner peace. Yeah, I'm drinking water.
My thing is, I'm starting to drink a lot of water during the week and on the weekends when I
That's
do
the
my
way to do
drinking.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Every time
don't
I
have
do,
a
I'm
set
so-
reason why I did it that way. It's just I don't really party hard during the week.
Yeah.
So why
Don't
drink
need
like
to.
a fish on the week?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll drink it on the weekends.
I've never been a sit at home just drinking guy. Just like go home and sit there and drink.
I really
For
can't
those
just.
people, I feel for them.
Yeah, I just can't sit at home and drink by myself.
I found a bottle of
It's-
scotch. I still haven't opened it.
Yeah, I got a bottle
No,
of
just
Jack
a-
Fire.
Aged whiskey.
Lose a bottle of scotch.
Lose.
Damn.
It was
you
this
gotta
fucking big. It's from Costco out west. It was huge. It's like 2 gallons of scotch.
be- You know, my Super Bowl party,
Yeah.
I won't name the person, but the person they were with, not the person I care about,
Jesus.
my buddy. The girl he's with, they got up next day from my house upstairs and just cleaned out my kitchen.
Really?
All the food that was there. Everything. Took it all.
Wow.
And the ribs that Marcus brought over for us to cook the next day for lunch and shit.
That's crazy.
And cooked all my ribs. And took a full bottle of vodka that wasn't even open.
Why?
Tell me. I said something like
I took a plate full.
and all that. Like, hey man, what about the ribs? He said, oh yeah, we ate them.
He said we ate 'em?
Knowing they were
There was
slab
so
ribs.
much fucking food left
Yeah,
over.
there was.
It was unbelievable.
And I was in the conversation cleaning because like I don't care about none of this. I didn't mean take everything. Shit.
Yeah, that happened to me one Thanksgiving.
Like fuck all y'all.
Yeah, my sister.
I didn't have shit to eat the next day either. I was hungover.
Yeah.
Nothing to eat in my refrigerator. Some sandwich meat. that was
There's
it.
so much food.
You were there. Yeah.
Like we couldn't get it all in the fridge. There's so much food.
Chicken. Thanks for cooking those
I
chickens.
do
You
look-
brought full chickens.
I
Yeah.
brought like 10 or 15 pounds of chicken. I think 15.
It was a lot.
Yeah. It was good.
I got crossed on it. Yeah.
I do look forward to your parties every year.
Good times. Super Bowl party. Where's that?
Whatever. Those older chicks didn't hit on me hard enough. I ain't coming back. Fuck that. Fuck that. I know what I got. They're over there with their come get me shorts on, V-neck top down to their belly button. Hey, honey. Now listen. You pull the trigger, I'm going to shoot.
That's hilarious.
Like, yeah. Do it.
Barney Mac said it best. He said, how do you say it? He said, let me tell you something. She's got about 2.5 minutes. If she ain't got hers before I got mine, she's gonna shine fucking up. That was awesome. He was a good one. Barney
That's
Mac.
great.
That movie was great. Fall Guy's good.
Oh yeah, Fall Out Guy was good. You gotta go see that.
Oh,
Oh, you big in the movies, right? Well, no, yeah. It's
I
a
like
good.
movies.
It's a good action,
Good.
but it had a good storyline too.
Fall Guy.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean like
From
the
the
new
show?
one that came
yeah,
out?
yeah. We just saw it
Ryan
Tuesday.
Gosling. He's
Yeah.
good. I'm not a fan of him.
I think
like,
he's funny.
He
Yeah.
was cool as fuck.
Yeah,
I
in a lot of his movies, there's just little comedy quips, and I think
he
it's
did it all
hilarious.
through this movie.
Yeah.
It was cool. Movie.
Yeah.
I liked it. It had the like original. looking
Okay, so
Fall
yeah,
Guy
then
truck.
you gotta watch the end credits because there's a lot of stuff going on, you know, behind the scenes. Show you how they did it. So that's all in the end credits.
So I was talking to a guy today. So and they showed it. He
Yeah.
had 3 stuntmen doing his stuff in the movie. They had
If
3
you
doubles.
watch, he was on Jimmy Fallon, not Jimmy Fallon. What's the other one? Jimmy, the other dude. You know, the other Jimmy. Whatever. Tonight Show. Whatever. So that he did a.
Conan, the-
No.
Jimmy.
What-
But, yeah,
whatever.
I know what you're saying.
So
Yeah,
they did
nice.
they did a quick stunt before he came out on stage, and he brought the 3 guys out and said, okay, that guy got caught on fire. That guy flipped the car and truck. Then the other guy, he did all my fight scenes. So
That was
like
cool.
it was like a stuntman that played a stuntman who had stuntmen. So
That's his position in the movie. It was a cool little
So,
love
but
story
yeah.
to it too. Added twist.
yeah, it was a love story, and it was just a good movie.
They're like arguing on set through the megaphones. And everybody else is just standing there like, what the fuck are they talking
What happened to
about?
sex on movies?
Oh, who knows?
There's no more good sex on movies anymore. You can't just watch an R-rated movie and it'd be like a good sex scene.
R-rated
steamy.
means that some titties gonna be shown. That's about
Nothing.
it.
There ain't no good sex on movies anymore.
The 40X was cool. I want
Dude,
one.
help Time Cop. Remember Time Cop? Man, that was hot. Man, I was young. Walking around with a Woody in the house. It was terrible.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Sex in movies.
Yeah.
I
I
saw something
mean,
the other night, and it was a lot of it. I don't remember what I watched. I watched a lot of movies. Netflix and everything else. What did I say? I like Queen Pins, the coupon movie.
Oh yeah, that
That
was
was the one I
good.
saw the other night. We went and snuck into 40X and Abigail, the scary movie.
oh, I
I
can't
don't
watch
never
that.
want to see a scary movie now without
That looks
40X. 'cause
scary.
It was like
You don't like
blood
scary
splatter.
movies?
I can't.
Blood,
Why?
the water
Why?
splatter.
I know it all exists. I don't need that. I can't do it.
Ghosts
I
exist.
love ghost stories. I love horror movies, but I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
No.
Oh no, it's fourth density. So we're third density
Spirits.
like right now. That's fourth density. So it's all in like the same space, like the space between my hands. There's something in between there, like lots.
It's called air.
Yeah, well, kind of. On this
Oh,
density, yeah. The
I
fourth
mean, yeah.
density, there's unicorn, Sasquatch, ghosts, whatever.
I love it
of
all. Watching
Mermaids.
all the stories and all about
Yeah.
it. but-
Well, the stories always come from something. So,
yeah,
yeah. It's
your
not
brain has a
fucking-
good imagination.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe you're 10% usage.
Spirits. I do believe in spirits and stuff.
Yeah, like wine and
in your-
spirits. or-
especially in your dreams, like you talk to your dead siblings.
Speaking of wine and spirits, we got any wine mixers, or what do they call it? The spritzers? You think we do? I'm gonna look. No, I'm gonna look. Who knows what's in this Indiana Jones goddamn lead fridge?
It is an old fridge.
Dude, these are
It's
great,
not the
though.
kind
It
that
still
locks,
works.
though. I got locked in
From
one.
the fridge 50 years ago. No, 70 years ago.
I was a kid. I played hide and go seek in one time. It was empty.
That's back when you called it an ice
I got
box.
locked in it.
If there's not any in there, I have some in the house.
Man, I'm so happy right now.
What
I
are
just.
those?
Truly.
It's a Truly, but it's
Yeah.
the old ones. Have you seen the new ones?
And then old
They have
ones.
pear now,
Uh-huh.
and they have like an orange. They're really good.
Pear,
And the
sounds
marketing's great. When you read it, like they made like little words out of it. It's really cool.
good. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, going back to
I
Truly's.
have some of the fruit
Going
punch.
back to Cali.
The fruit punch batch.
Is that the one? Is that the
Those are
one?
my favorite.
Yeah.
The fruit punch batch.
They're not overly sweet. I feel like these ones are overly sweet.
Tell me
I
about
don't think
Abigail
those
with the
are sweet
blood.
enough. I think
Oh,
it's
no,
just the
stop.
opposite.
Yeah, when the blood splattered in the movie,
Have you wait? First
water
of all,
splattered on us.
have you been to 4DX movie?
Yes.
And
Those
it
are awesome.
And I watched
Dude.
fucking the new Top Gun, and the next day my back hurt.
It was wrong. It was
Like,
wrong.
and
It about
then my
throws you
ex-girlfriend, she's like, "You're a sissy. You gotta go with it." And I'm like, "How do you know where it's gonna go?"
Yeah, I mean, it's-
Or maybe you have a lower center of gravity. You actually sit in the seat.
I agree.
Yeah.
I did slow down, like stick down into it so it wouldn't throw me so much.
Yeah, man, I
But
was
it was
getting.
raw.
Man, I felt like I was in a fight.
It freaked when the movie when they
Take
were like sneaking
ibuprofen.
through rooms.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was pointing out that it was
was
rolling
slowly
on us,
moved,
like,
yeah.
very
Oh
early
my
roll.
god.
But then it was some parts it was like, she
It
had jumped
jumped-
out.
jumped
The
at
whole
you.
thing was
It was
shaking.
like-
Like you couldn't sleep through that
And
movie.
that got me. I like a couple of times where they scared through. Yeah, the seat did
Scream
like
like a
that at you.
schoolgirl.
Like, ah! And I did. I jumped with it. That's what I was saying. I don't want to go see a scary movie ever again without that. But rock. I'm not a scary movie guy, but with that, I
We go to haunted houses almost every year.
I like the haunted houses.
love haunted houses.
But it's just, I don't know. It's kind of like strip clubs now. I've been to one, you've been to them all.
I love them.
It all depends on, to me, how long it is to get through it.
It's all your demeanor, though.
So then you just slowly walk them all.
I like
Because if you walk fast, you waste your money. Can you talk to the actors in there?
Trey and I went to like 12 around here one year and got done
12?
all. Yeah, we did 2 or 3 a week for leading up to Halloween, and then drove all the way to Chattanooga, and then the one that was in Ruby Falls.
There's one in Ruby Falls?
So you go down the elevator, you go in, and like every 15 feet or so, there would be sheets hanging sporadically through it. Sometimes there would be people behind it coming out to scare you because it's narrow, and then when you're going up Ruby Falls, you ever pay attention on the rock, there's a lot of times a cop sitting on a platform up there. There's a door in the side of the mountain. It's an emergency exit. So you come out of that, and you get in a bus, and there's people on the bus scaring you. And they take you back up to Ruby Falls, and they built this outside, huge, like, circus tent thing with, acts and all inside of it. And you go through that at the end. It was pretty cool. It was awesome. We had a good time. It was different. For Ruby Falls, Haunted House.
Yeah.
We had to do something different. There's one in Knoxville supposed to be badass. I've always wanted to make it did. Nashville Nightmare is like, it's such a big thing now. They're just orchestrating people through there. You one after another, single file line.
They'll make me jump every once in a while, but the one that really got me is it was a polka dotted room, and it was a clown dressed in polka dots. But I didn't see him until I was like right up on him. Man, I was so scared shitless. No, he
Never
came at my
trust a
feet.
clown.
He came at my feet. So
Oh,
you
so-
can't
Never
jump
trust a
high
clown.
enough.
Never trust a clown.
Wait, can we go back to the beginning? You guys snuck into a movie?
Oh yeah.
40X, yes.
Well, we went to one movie that we was already in the theater, so we didn't want to just walk out of one and go into another one. You never done that?
Well, it's the times never work out.
Nah.
Yes, they do.
You might have to watch a lot of previews, but it'll still work out.
Yeah.
I love previews.
Yeah.
We were getting our money's worth even though it was free.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was free. Yeah, you took the
We went to
the
a free
premiere.
screening to see Fall Guy,
Oh.
so we didn't even pay to get into that. And
Nice.
then we were already in there, so we went to 40X. And
We
that
didn't
was,
pay
Don't
to
you
get
get
into that.
hungry?
well, I had popcorn.
He gets the large one too, and his hand never stops moving the entire movie. He
I
eats
love popcorn.
Motherfucker.
Man, I'll eat the whole thing before like first
No,
10
nah.
minutes. It's terrible.
I time it just right. 15, maybe 20 minutes before the movie starts, that's when you buy your popcorn. Because if you get it when the trailers are showing, you're going to eat most of that popcorn while you're watching
Which
the
is what I
trailers.
do. I'm with you.
So I
The
get it
movie
right
starts, and
before
I'm
the
like, I
movie
don't want no
starts.
more. That's what I do.
And then
But
I
you
won't.
don't stop the whole like hour and a half, dude. You're sitting
Okay,
there
but I'm only getting like 2 or 3 kernels at a time. I'm not like scooping it
nibbling,
out.
You're nibbling.
I'm nibbling the whole
I
time.
do mouthfuls. That's my thing. Well, you teach me how to eat popcorn. The
Yeah.
correct way. Correct way to eat popcorn. I've always jammed my mouth full of popcorn,
Yeah, no.
So you're fourth way down the box.
I'm like
done.
3 or 4 little small at a time. I'm like, all right, that'll do it.
Yeah, we went the first time him and I seen a movie together. It was a couple years ago, and I called him ahead because he was showing up late, and I was like, "Well, Mom and all of us are in there, but I've already got us a large popcorn." I said this, like, "Hey man, we got a large popcorn. You get your Coke and you're good." This some bitch comes in with a whole thing of popcorn. I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I'm sitting there with a whole bag. I'm like, "Come on, man."
Okay, well,
And
okay.
he's like, "I got him on."
Yeah, it's not that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then I've seen him eat almost the whole thing. I was like, I kind of understand now, but something that most normal human beings cannot do.
Yeah.
You have kind of like,
There you go.
I don't know if that's
sneak a flask
respect,
in.
but I mean, you do it.
Back when I was young,
it.
like, I don't know, mid-20s, I used to take a backpack full of beer and go into the movie theater and just stay there for the whole day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So just drink beer and watch movies all day long.
I got raised
That's awesome.
sneaking into another movie.
Yeah, because-
two a day. When I was a kid, that's how it started.
I love movies. Y'all have no idea. I just love watching movies.
Since this, I guess, for everybody out there, so kind of the one Walmart thing, they want to make a scan, so 1 out of 5, 10 items happens to be free. It's, it's the coupon night or whatever. And it's always, the expensive item for the Walmart out there listening. And now with the movies, there's nobody working them. And they can't ask you, that legally. So, you get the senior citizen ticket for $11 instead of paying $15.75 for the nighttime price.
I used to do that online.
So I get the senior citizen price.
Go
You do
online.
How do you
and-
get away with that?
Go online and pay it.
They don't care.
Pay the
It's a
senior
young
price.
kid tearing the ticket as you go in. He's just saying, he looks at it and goes, room,
look at- yeah,
room
look at-
8, room 14, he don't give a rat's ass. The manager's not standing there looking at the ticket. He don't care. And they're half-ass managers anyway. But they get paid
Did you
good
just bring
money.
out more stuff?
Are you serious? What is the garlic for? Oh, it's not garlic. Remember the girl in the movie? The girl goes, "I got garlic," and it was onions. She's like, "I got garlic."
They're trying to kill a vampire with garlic. And she
He's
said,
like,
I got
"Those
garlic
people
out
get
of the
garlic."
refrigerator or kitchen or whatever. He said, man, that's
Blonde,
not.
it was a blonde, of course.
It was hilarious.
Well,
What are moringas? Is that something Italian?
No telling. I'm surprised you ain't brought the cookie butter.
I pissed my mom off last night. We went to this. We were gonna go. There's a little over there by Shooters. There's a little Italian place on the corner there. We
Yeah.
all talk about it.
yeah, good
Well, I
pizza.
pull in the parking lot and they got
Little
3 or
pricey.
4 little things. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the seats are all full. and there's nowhere to sit. Mom hands me the menu, and right off the bat, $17 for lasagna. Well, I'm doing math in my head. Okay, with tax and all, it's $20
Look,
for a piece of lasagna. Not happening. I'm like, I can't sit down here and eat. You're not a restaurant. You're
Yeah.
charging restaurant pricing. So
Yeah.
I pissed my mom off. I'm like, I believe in supporting your local. But
Yeah.
that's, I mean, these people's lease can't
They
be
want
over
like $18
$1,500
for like a little baby pizza
Yeah, I
because
was
it's wood
like,
fired. And I'm
fucking
like,
out.
well,
No, I was-
it's good,
I
but
was
ain't that
out.
good.
I left. Mom got mad at me because I wouldn't do it, and I was like, I'm not. I'll go to Gondola House where I can get $15 for a full plate. I can sit down. There was nowhere to sit. That was the kicker. How are you gonna charge restaurant price and you had nowhere to sit?
There's no great bars in the area. Like, great. Like, one where I go to every single time it just hits. There is
Old
no
days of
bar.
Rusty Nail back in our day. That was fun.
The Rusty was fucking banging back in the day. But they still
No,
are. If you go
no.
there like tonight, man,
15
they'll
years
be they'll be playing volleyball.
Really?
Which, man, those girls,
I'm in.
I'm pretty sure they wear those bottoms because
I'm in. Butt cheek show.
I
I'm in.
mean,
I'm all there. I like
yeah,
ass and titties.
because I was talking to my buddy the other day, and his daughter's in volleyball, and he's like, God damn, these girls are wearing
Dude.
some. And then somebody's like, well, I have to wear them because
Sure you do.
they make me go faster.
Really?
And I'm like, and he goes, yeah, have you ever watched the NBA?
They
You
make
know,
you go
those- guarantee those guys are faster. Their shorts are past their knees.
That's hilarious.
Vampire too.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, wow.
There's that Canadian girl goalie that's smoking eye. Y'all seen her?
Wow. They play soccer?
Canadian goalie. I ain't seen this shit. Do we use our phones on podcasts?
Okay.
Podcast needs a direction.
So
What's
what
a good
direction?
direction?
What direction you want to take it?
You're talking about the charges.
I knew
Huh?
she was gonna say it. No, don't bring
What?
up politics.
50 years ago, we would never think
Yeah, he's right.
Oh,
That's part of his comedy. We don't want to give his comedy act up.
No, the presidential race? Yeah. Yeah, it's between a guy that's geriatric, who doesn't know a wall from a window, or the guy that's on trial. Jesus. President Lincoln, when he was running for
was totally
president,
ignored.
there were 16 guys that went up for president that year. 16.
Damn.
I mean, if you gave us 3 choices, like 3 solid
decent
choices, that'd be
people.
great.
Yeah.
But 2 choices? Come on, man.
Well, that's my
400 goddamn million people in the U.S.
And
Nobody-
some,
who
and there's
wants to
some
run the
good
country?
people out there that
well, who
don't
wants to
have
run the,
all
the
this shit.
country?
Well, that's-
Nobody wants to do that.
That's true.
You get played.
Why
blame for
not?
it.
How
It's
fun
all
would it
bad
be?
too.
Like, if was
I'm
there
out.
no corporation, like really smart corporate guy out there, like runs big business, like I know how to do this all, I know how to manage all this shit.
Well, it's
But
not
there's no
bad.
guy that's like, I'm
There's
bored
the
with
war
life.
aspect
I'm gonna
too.
run president.
That's my thing with him.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
I'm
Well, the
scared.
way I
I
look
think
at
it'd
it,
be fun.
you're gonna be in the public eye no matter what you do.
Well, so every
but the-
celebrity.
Not like that.
But
to
not
that
if,
level.
yeah. If
Half
it's a
the people out in
business,
America are gonna hate you,
yeah.
no matter which way you go. The world's
it's so
split with Democrat and Republican.
think about
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
man,
gonna get
I'm
one.
good.
I'm gonna be peeing in a minute.
Oh man,
You need another one?
I don't know.
Might as well.
Well, no, I'm good for now.
Hilarious.
God, bro, how much you got in stacks for real? There's still shit in here.
trying to get rid of it.
And we just keep bringing more almost every week. I didn't bring any this week.
I wanted to bring something, but I didn't have. Man, I just lost track of time.
No, it's no big deal.
But I cleaned the shed out. I met my goal. Pretty happy with the whole thing.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe. How many are there in Nashville?
I've
One,
never done Trader Joe's.
No.
2. There's 2. One in Green Hills,
There's a
and one
Green-
in Brentwood.
There's one in Wipers Road.
Yep.
What about BJ's?
So there's
how do you
3.
how do you open a grocery store called Blowjobs?
It's not called blowjob.
I got an unlimited.
I mean, that's what I call a blowjob. BJ.
$75 a year for unlimited BJ's.
That's
did that?
hilarious.
Worth every penny.
Like the old Sam's.
Oh my god.
I like
BJ's.
Sam's better. I
haven't
do.
been to one yet.
Yeah, it's been a mix between Sam's and Costco.
They spent bank out there at the Mount Druitt exit.
Yeah.
They redid the road to get to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but how many fucking corporations are in Wilson County? Wilson County's cleaning up, my guy.
Yes, they are.
Wilson County's
That is
making
true.
money.
That is true.
They are so smart. Whoever's running that county are the smartest goddamn people in the fucking state.
Behind the scenes, Google did their thing out there, or Amazon rather. What am I
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Google.
Amazon.
And Mount Judah promised them bigger turn lanes to merge over to go into there and all of it, and they never did it.
Really?
And I don't know, the Amazon has sued them, the city, because that was part of their we'll do your roads for free if you come in here. You know, they did kind of make a whole exit for them. They got that new exit out there on the highway.
Golden Bear.
They added, they added it.
That's a great road. What's wrong with that
Great
road?
little gas station there. Have you seen that?
The
They got a
7-Eleven?
Golden Bear. No, they got a Golden Bear gas station.
No.
Really? I
There's
haven't
like
seen
two
it.
of those in Mount Judah.
I haven't
I've
been
never
there in
seen
a
it.
while.
It's pretty big. Good
It's
size
it's
gas
funny
station,
because
Golden
there ain't no
Barrel.
bears within miles of this place. It's the dumbest fucking name ever.
Oh, there is black bears out there.
Yeah.
That's funny. Chattanooga. You heard about Dre and us at the haunted house like 2 years ago?
Oh god.
So we went to the one that's
Did he kill a
underneath the
bear?
chairlift. No, so we're sitting there. Dre's girl had to pee. We just paid for our tickets and we're sitting on the front porch just kind of hanging out. So Dre goes off the porch and the bathroom's on the outside of the house over to the right of the house. The house is facing that little creek. Well, it's not little. It's pretty 15 feet wide or whatever. And it's got a bridge going over. Clown comes out of the house, goes over the bridge. He's at the road taunting cars and joking with cars as they go by. Clown turns around, comes back over the bridge. I'm sitting there talking to this couple and their 2 kids who happen to be from Franklin. And we're all joking. And what next comes up behind the clown about 15 feet away?
It's a bear?
The fucking bear. A huge bear. A fucking 350, 500-pound bear. And we're all like, bear, with this guy. I didn't have my phone, left it in the car. Guy starts recording it for us. It's like, somebody record it. I was like, I want to record it. And so we start yelling bear. The people come out of the house. Security comes out of the house. I start down off the porch. It kind of ramps off to the left to go around there. And they're like, no, don't go out there. I was like, my friends are over there on the side. And I'm yelling, Dre's a bear. And the bear goes that way. And so from Dre's perspective of the story, he's like, I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, the security guard guy comes around the house. He's like, don't move. Dre's sitting there like, I'm packing my cigarettes. And all of a sudden, here comes this 500-pound bear. He's like, I could have touched him. It goes across my feet.
Really?
And he goes, I'm wanting to tell Erica because I'm waiting outside of her door for her to come out. He goes, but I don't want her to panic. And he goes, then they get these 2x4s because they were doing construction on that house. And he goes, they're slapping them together to scare the bear to go up the hill into the woods and all. And he's like, the bear's fucking 5 feet from me, just standing there looking at the people slapping the 2x4s. Like, fuck y'all.
Well, Dre's a 500-pound bear.
Dude, he couldn't talk for an hour or two after. He kept spinning back to it like, dude, that bear was literally right there. I was packing my cigarettes. I could have touched it. It went right across my feet. He kept talking about it.
That's
It
hilarious.
was awesome. But we had the bear recording on thing somewhere on fast. Dre got it too.
Bear crossing.
Yeah, Dre got it from that guy, and then Dre sent it to me.
That's a good
Then we
idea.
went over to the casino. Y'all ever been to any casino out there? It's
Not the
badass.
one up
Where,
that way.
Dude, it's like a
Man,
Vegas size
casinos.
casino.
I just don't have it in. I don't have that gene.
I don't
Really?
have the
I can't-
finances right now. But
I don't have the
do.
fucking. If I drop $100, I just think to myself, fuck. I
Well, if
don't
you can
know.
go in and get going on
You
on the
gotta
roll,
you gotta
can
go in
start
with a
getting 300.
mindset. You're gonna lose this much
That's
money.
true.
No. I want to go to
I'm
my
gonna
side. I
lose,
want to win. I want to
Okay,
win.
you
I don't
will
wanna lose. I wanna
you
win.
will win stuff,
And
but
then
you
you'll
gotta
lose.
yeah.
You will.
If
My-
I want to
my favorite-
lose, I'll just get on Tinder. You know.
I went in there with like $50 to play blackjack, and I kept putting $10 on it. So I went up to $500. I was like, all right. Now I started to lose. It started to come down. So I got to like $350 and stopped. And like, let me get up off the table. But like, if you go from 50 to 500, yeah, you're gonna win something. You're not gonna win every single time, but yeah, you get a chance to have fun
I
with
used to
it.
be decent at gambling, but then you start drinking, so then you
Yeah,
start
that's
betting
when-
bigger and stupider, and especially on a roulette table.
Roulette table, yeah.
Get
Roulette.
all the colors and all that.
Pick-
I mean, there ain't no fucking. There ain't
But
no rhyme or
you
reason.
can-
Do black and
Black-
red.
it's
real
it's
chance.
kind of a 50-50.
It's real chance.
Except for the zeros and all that. It's like flipping quarters. But
Yeah.
what you do, so the tricks that so
Yeah, but
all
I
right,
know that the
this-
head side of the quarter is heavier, so therefore it usually lands bottom down, heads down.
So if the say we're blanking black and red, and
Right.
if you sat back and let it hit like 3 reds in a row,
Gotta
gotta start hitting some blacks. So then you start betting. So here's the story.
Or odds and evens.
I'm at Greektown back when Nintendo just came out. I'm in Greektown. I got good at it online because it ain't your real money. You know, I'm playing casino games on Nintendo. Yeah. I'm in Minnesota at Detroit, Michigan rather, and with Jeff Jones and a buddy of his. It was from the area, Pontiac, which is outside of Detroit. There is on 8th Street, by the way. Couldn't find Eminem's trailer park. We spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to. Yeah, 8 Mile. No, but there's like 20 strip clubs. By God, you can walk out of one and walk to that house is another one, and on the other side of that was another one. So we're at Greektown, and I'm doing so here's the strategy. If you lose, now you got to bet $50. Let's say we start out betting $25 on black.
Okay.
And it hits red again.
Okay.
So now we got to bet $50 to keep going forward. We got to bet the original 25 that we lost, and we got to bet another 25 to keep going forward.
Okay.
Now if it loses again, now we bet $75 total, and we got to double that. So now I got to put $150 down.
Wow.
And I'm only on my 3rd time of losing. You with me?
Yeah.
So if it loses again, let's say it hits red again.
So you're on black.
Yeah, I'm on black.
Right.
So then now I bet 150 plus 75. That's 225. Now I've got to bet 450, and I'm on my 4th bet because you got to keep going forward. So you really want to lose 4 or 5 times if you got the money in your pocket, because you're going to hit, and the more that you keep going in, the bigger your bet. So say we've lost again. So I had like $2,000 on me. Yeah. And I'm on my next bet. Now I'm like now we're betting 450 plus 225, but we're up there now, and now we're only on our 5th or 6th bet. Yeah. So now I'm putting like $1,400 on the table, whatever. I've lost. I'm about to lose everything I've got on the trip. Yeah. And this is like our 2nd or night trip. And I'm the only guy on the route. This is a true story. There's a couple sitting right here beside me, watching what I'm doing. They've been standing there the whole time. So I've got sweat beating off my head. But I know the strategy. I did it on Nintendo games. It will work. And so it hits, man. I'm just like, God, thank God. They give me my money. I go to the cage to cash out. And Jeff Jones and all them were on the 2nd floor playing Caribbean Studs. They didn't get to see shit was going on. They had no idea. I just lost my budget of the whole trip, money. So I'm coming back across the floor. And the couple goes, hey, man, can you come over here? That was a unique strategy you were doing. Yeah. Can you explain what you were doing? I said, well, to be honest with you, I've been playing Nintendo games. So, they're like, Nintendo? I'm like, yeah. So I just, like I just explained to you, I explained the strategy to you, and they were like, oh, well, that's cool. Where are you from?
You just keep going on the same.
You got to keep, because it's got to go back.
Because, you got to lose.
It has to go back.
You have to lose to win.
Without the zeros. The 2 zeros are green, and the single zero is green. So those 2 numbers out of the whole board make it basically like a 48% chance of like flipping a quarter. 48% chance it's coming back your way. Right. But if you've watched the thing where it shows 15 times in a row, this is where there's some magnets and all in that motherfucker. But it's went 15 times red, which is fucking no way in hell it's possible. But that's not the story. So I'll tell you a story on that at the one in Tunica. It got stuck at like 2 in the morning, kept rolling like 22. Drea was there, and there was just me on it. It was one of them big it was one of them electronic ones where nobody's got to do it, and there's like 10 people sitting around it, and I'm like, Drea, check this out. And it rolled like 6 22s. I'd done one like twice. I'm like, this motherfucker stuck. The ball will come back out. So if you ever pay attention on roulette table, there's a diamond along the wall. Yeah. And I swear to God, those are magnets, and I swear the numbers are magnets too. And it can hit that. And if you watch the ball, sometimes it'll just jet weird and kind of go somewhere. Yeah. And it was just doing that, like going to that number. It was just sucking it into it, like to the 22. So,
but you gotta win.
Maintenance and all that, and security come out, and they was like, everybody get away from the table. And they were calling in. It was like 2 in the morning in Tunica. Everybody's starting to float to this table, watching this shit go on. I'm yelling, look at this shit. And anyway, so they wouldn't want nobody to see that shit. So, plus, I've seen them take one apart to clean it. Yeah. At the one in Metropolis one time with Jesse, my buddy. It's like 5 in the morning, and we knew management. And so we were in there when they had taken stuff apart. And it's like a Dayton wheel. So if you took it out and saw the rim, and the ends are like, a spoke going somewhere from the number.
Yeah.
And that's how I know there is magnets involved. Now, legally, that's always been known, but that's supposed to be no more, but it's happening.
Yes.
If you Google into it, it's always been Google. There is
Vegas
magnets to
wasn't built on winners.
No, it was built to fucking make you lose. So,
Yeah.
anyways, couple's going, so that was a unique strategy. How's it go down? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm explaining. They was like, well, where are you from? I'm like, well, I'm from Nashville. They're, oh, we're from Nashville.
Yeah.
Well, what part of Nashville? I was like, oh, I have a house out in Smyrna. And they were like, we live in Smyrna.
Shut
I'm like,
up.
get the fuck out of here. And they were like, where's Smyrna? I was like, that's a little gated community called the Oaks out in Smyrna, out by Fake Sands Marina. It's like, we live in Fake Sands Marina. I was like, get the fuck out. Get your driver's license. Pull out the driver's license. I was 112 Spring Circle, no shit.
Yeah.
And they were like 118.
That's funny.
They were, I think it was on the other side of the street. They were like 119. They were like 4 doors down on the other side of the street around the corner. Like, God
Small
damn.
world.
And that's my smallest world story ever. That was like, wow. You're 15 hours away from home, and these people are from
Right, your neighborhood.
They're neighbors. Like, wow. Watching you play roulette. Going, what's this motherfucker doing? Losing his old bankroll. And I was.
I like gambling.
Until
You just have to have the money to do it. You
Yeah,
gotta be prepared to lose though,
To win.
to win.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
tried to
high and a
play it.
low.
It's just it goes. I like the
Craps
card
is
games, but they're
fun.
so fast. You
Just
can't
start
be
with craps,
like
play 6
fucked
and
up
8s.
doing this.
No.
That's why I start losing. I start getting stupid.
Yeah.
You stay on the outside perimeter of roulette, it's basically 50-50. You start getting on the corners, it's 33% basically. And then you get into the numbers, and those pay 35 to 1. Right?
Yep.
35 to 1,
30,
38
it's
to
either
1.
30 or 35, yeah.
35, 37. Anyway, how many numbers are on
Shit,
that?
that cat. That's
I
hilarious.
can't remember. 40.
She is so funny. She put the
Remember, she brought
in the
that cat out
stroller.
last time, and it was fastened to that, right?
Yeah.
And Jeff disconnected it, and it got loose in the yard, remember?
Yeah.
But Jeff owned up to it. He's like, oh shit, I lost your cat. The cat's running around the yard, and we're chasing it. Look at that.
She is something
So these
else.
people that I used to go to Key West and all, they did that with a cat. This cat was named Dairy. Guy found it at a dairy farm. And it was like that. You could take the cat out in the middle of thousands of people at Fantasy Fest in Key West. And the cat wasn't scared of shit. It's a pretty cat. Notice he took it to Eric's side of things. You don't seem like an affectionate dude, Eric. How's that go down? Have you been a hunter? I couldn't kill nature, but I don't care if people do. But you've hunted stuff before.
I've rehomed some cats. Yeah.
Rehomed. Don't say that. She's looking at her cat like, man, I need to take this motherfucker back inside.
No,
Did
yeah.
he just say that?
I've fished before, but I've never killed a deer. So
I've knocked a few off the hood of my cars through the years. Sent them flying 15 feet. Try to teach them how to fly. No, I meant like kill deer, duck hunter, and all that mess. The neighbor 3 doors down from me, he does all this wild game and hunting and all. He goes to Canada and everywhere, New Zealand. And he says he's got a full bear. I haven't seen it. He's built a detached garage.
yeah.
It's the house that's like 2 doors before you get to mine. Real cool dude. And he said, yeah, I had to build that because my wife don't want none of that stuff in our house. She's like, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at deers looking at me and all. So he built a whole nother little house on his house so he could put his stuff in it.
I wonder what Ted Nugent's house is like.
That'd be a good one.
Wall of death.
Hilarious.
Ted Nugent. That's great.
The Nuge.
What do we do, an hour of this?
Nah,
It's
just
over.
whenever we feel like
Did
stopping.
you stop it?
Nope, not yet.
I'm about to be funny. Hold on.
We're about 40 minutes into it. Snack review. Hey,
These
they're
are
all good.
amazing.
What are those?
Yeah, those are.
Oh my god.
She wants us to do a snack review.
Those are my favorite right
I'll never eat another Dorito
We'll
for
do
the
the
rest
next
of
one
my
for
life.
30 minutes on that.
Try that.
They're spicy.
My god.
Are they corn chips? Yeah, the corn
Special
chips.
Fritos, I call them.
Special Fritos?
What's that? Yeah.
I
My god. Those are good.
got kicks on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad kick.
That makes me happy.
Definitely a
in my
unique
other
taste
region.
to it.
What?
I'm glad I could help with that.
Well,
They're like, they're different.
Go ahead. No, I'm gonna read again what it is. Organic
Trader Joe's.
There you go.
You can only buy at Trader Joe's.
corn chip dippers.
I'm gonna go in and buy like $150 worth of chips at Trader Joe's. They're gonna be like, "Yep,
It's
having
kind
a
of when
party."
people say, "Do you like my new curtains or something?" And if you hear me say, "Well, it's different," that means I don't like it. I don't say it to your face. Like,
You
yeah,
gotta
it's
pay
different.
attention because the regular Fritos,
I can't say I like. I'm gonna go buy a bag now. No, I'm out.
the bag is colored the same.
Avocado. I like avocado. There's only 2 left, and y'all kept the bag. Like literally.
That's hilarious. No,
If
yeah.
they're
I was
sound,
joking,
put
but-
them back in the box.
Well, ain't nothing but that. Those, we gotta buy
I
those.
haven't, oh shoot.
Those are the bomb.
These are fine.
And I got 1.5 to give.
These meringue cookies are good. Should I get the cookie out of it?
They were still, they were good.
You
Where's
love that cookie
cracker?
butter.
I know. No, I don't want
They're empty, is what I'm
it.
saying. Yeah, I wasn't joking about there being 2 in there.
Oh, these are really good though.
They were really good. That's
You
why
needed a
they're
trash bag over there.
I hung one up. I just don't like keeping food in here. If there's a big party, I'll use the big trash can. But
I got you.
I don't want critters in here.
Is
So-
it still going?
Yeah.
Tell
So-
me about how's your nerves feeling to know you're going to get out in front of your friends.
Okay,
I know
I'm
excited.
you got an attitude that just
I'm
don't
excited.
care, but still inside a little nerve to it.
No, I don't think you understand. I've been lost in the woods for a
release,
long time,
Some stuff in your mind.
and I'm taking a step in a direction that I want to go.
Yeah, I am.
So we'll see how that goes.
Okay,
I
here's
think
my
you'll be
thing.
great at it.
And I told him this before. I love to see
You
him
don't
do
hold back.
karaoke. Karaoke, he's a whole new person.
I'll take my shirt
He's
off.
an entertainer on stage. So I say, dude, tell jokes and be an entertainer like you are when you do karaoke. You got it made.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Spasmatics do.
Am I not doing that right now?
So yeah, look at it as a
I
fun
need a
hobby.
beer,
Oh, do you want another?
Truly.
Shirley?
There's Miller
No,
Lights.
I want a
all
Miller.
four of 'em.
please.
Yes.
But yeah, even I've been doing
I'll
comedy.
take a Miller Light with me. You don't mind.
Okay.
Even I've been doing comedy
I'll pop
for a
one
while,
over
and
here.
I always get slightly nervous right before going on stage.
You host and all that, so the crowd half of them know you.
I'm sure that you had a
That helps.
first show at one time too, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
How long-
And
you
honestly, I
remember?
feel like I've done this twice before,
and,
and I had no material.
the first time I
Thanks.
did comedy. This is no joke.
That's the
It
crowd.
was 8 Mile when Eminem went in the bathroom and threw up before he went out. That was me. I went in the bathroom and threw up before I went on stage.
Oh.
But here's the thing about it. You know, they give you 5 minutes. Well, you know, when I started, they gave me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I did it within 3 minutes because, you know, you got to get used
You
to
go
being
fast.
on, being on stage and giving it timing and stuff.
Yeah.
Once you get past that, you got it made.
Yeah.
It's just you want to, like I said, I was telling him before you got
5
there.
minutes, eh?
It's like a drug. You want to do better every time you do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you know, even though we may all like what you just did,
Right.
in your mind, you're like, oh God, I could have done that better. I could have turned that joke
Well,
around
yeah, if you're recording
and
it all,
do
yeah.
that punchline a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I want you to, have fun with it, keep doing it, and you'll enjoy it.
When that dude came one the night, we was at Rebar one night, and Dre and all, and dude said, "Do y'all reuse toilet paper out there?" I mean, the whole crowd looked at each other like, "What the fuck did you just say? Do you reuse toilet paper?" He's like, "I'm one of those people that reuse toilet paper." And so the whole crowd's going, "Motherfucker, you a nasty motherfucker." But then he got into
He got into it,
you
yeah.
fold it,
He folded
and
it
then
and
you wipe
folded
your
it
ass
again.
again, then you fold it. Like, okay, I guess I don't, who don't do that is what I'm thinking. Then he got down to getting it on your fingernail.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But yeah, once you really get into
He
it,
goes, when you broke, you get it down to a little
no,
square.
this
And he's
a
like,
quarter and like keep wiping it, and you get a big knuckle.
yeah. And then he's like, and then you're like, it ain't your bathroom. Ugh, nasty.
And I love, there's certain comedians I can hear the same joke over and over again. I still laugh every single time. Even with you saying that, I know exactly who you're talking about. His name is
Cool dude.
Flash Flood.
He was funny. Actually,
he does that joke a lot.
Yeah. One
he-
of my jokes that, like, everybody's got Little Johnny jokes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Little Johnny jokes is, teacher comes in and goes, "We're gonna have a little math class." I'm talking, ain't I? Sorry. And
No,
she
keep
goes, "There's
going.
5 birds on the fence." The farmer comes out and shoots a shotgun at them. "How many are left?" And Little Johnny just speaks out and goes, "None." Teacher said, "Excuse me, Little Johnny?" He said, "None." He said, "If you shoot the gun, it's going to scare all the other birds away." She goes, "Well, there would actually technically be 4, Little Johnny, because he shot one, and there'd be 4 left. But I like the way you think." And Little Johnny goes, "Well, let me ask you a question, Teach." He goes, "There's 3 older women sitting on a park bench, and they're all eating ice cream cones. The one, she just bites off the top. One licks up the side and sucks off the top, and the other one kind of bites off the cone and bites off the sides. So which one's married?" And the teacher blushes and said, "I guess the one that licks up the sides and sucks off the top." He goes, "Wrong, the one with the wedding ring. I like the way you think."
Write that down.
That's a good one. I gave him the zebra joke. I think you should use that.
I forgot how to go. 'Cause you told me a long time ago, but it
That was
was
at the Mexican restaurant. Cause you're,
zebra joke.
yeah, but it is what it is. It was. What it
Oh
is.
yeah, I remember that.
You tell him that one?
You tell him.
They
That's a
was
good
like,
one.
"That's a racial joke." I was like,
No,
"No,
it's
really?"
funny.
I mean, I'm like,
But
So-
is it?
to me, it's not, but it's
No,
it's
it's-
all in your attitude in life and how you want to fucking predict life and play against it. But
You told me
Anyway.
how to Cinco's, I think.
a zebra goes to heaven, and he's among the masses, and he's just sulking, walking around. And Moses comes up to him and goes, "What's wrong, my son?" He's like, "I'm okay." And he's like, "What's wrong, my son? You really seem sad. And you're in heaven. Look, everybody's jumping around. Everybody's happy." He goes, "All right, I've went my whole life, and I never knew if I was white or I was black."
White with black stripes and black with white stripes.
And he goes, that was the next one. Moses goes, "Well, I don't understand." He goes, "Well, am I white with black stripes or am I black with white stripes?" And he's like, "That's a great question." He goes, "You truly want the answer?" And he says, "Yeah, I've went my whole life not knowing." He goes, "Well, walk through the woods there, and on the other side is God, and He'll tell you." So the zebra goes through the woods, and he comes out upon this open field, nothing there. It's all white lighting on God. And God says, "How can I help you, my son?" He said, "Well, I don't. It's hard for me to ask God, but I've went my whole life, God, not knowing, am I white or am I black?" And God says, "I don't understand, my son." He said, "Well, am I white with black stripes or am I black with white stripes?" And God says, "You are what you are, my son." And so, not wanting to question God, he said, "Thank you, God," and turns around and walks away. He walks back through the wood and comes along the masses. He's still holding his head down. Moses immediately comes up to him and goes, "We give you your answer?" And he said, "Well, yeah, but I don't understand." He goes, "Well, did you ask him?" He said, "Yeah, I asked him just like I asked you." And he said, "Well, what did God say?" And he said, "You are what you are, son." And he said, "Well, there's your fucking answer. Here's your answer right there." And Zebra says, "I don't understand." He said, "Well, you're white. You're white." And he goes, "Huh?" He said, "You are what you are." He said, "If you were black, he just said you is what you is." I think it would be a great
Oh my God.
That's a good one. It would really be good coming from a black guy on stage, would it not?
You is what you is.
I think it would be great for a black guy to use that on stage. It's a good one.
There's your answer right there.
Yeah, you are what you
You are
are.
what you are.
You is what you is.
You're white. If you were black, you'd have been you is what you is.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Good. Well, the 3 girls that were the one girl was like, "No, it's not." And the other 2 girls were like, "That's horrible."
No,
Monty's
it's not.
laughing with me. I'm like,
laughing.
"I think it's a good joke."
That is
I mean,
a
it's
good
like-
joke. Because I didn't. Okay, a lot of times you see the punchline coming. I didn't see it coming. That's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't know where it was
You're
going.
looking-
Yeah.
Well, from a white guy telling it, they're looking for what's he gonna say? Fucked up. What's wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Well, do you
It's
know what
street
you
language.
call a black guy that flies commercial airplanes?
See, we're all scared this is gonna go
No,
in the wrong
no,
way.
go ahead.
A pilot, you racist motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
You should have said spirit. That'd have been really funny.
See, that guy, I guess another guy got murdered.
On the plane?
No, the whistleblower
Oh my god.
got murdered on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Whistleblower.
Well, not murdered, but like a rogue infection that was incurable. Just all of a sudden.
People telling on Trump.
No. One of the people's telling on Boeing.
Really?
It runs deep. That's the second person to die in 2 months. Second
Definitely
whistleblower.
Wow.
Oh, by like, some crazy death that happens to no one ever.
Just had a plague and died.
Yeah, in Kansas. You don't get sick in Kansas. There ain't nothing in there.
I went to Windsor. We went over to Windsor from Detroit, and back then it was 18 and older. But here's the best part. So the best strip clubs I've ever been to is not in America. It's in Canada, and here's why. So ice skating, these girls are gorgeous. Body's phenomenal. There's no money in ice skating.
So you gotta
Think
strip?
about that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You go to the strip club like, holy shit. There's
That's
20
hilarious.
girls, and they're 18 of them are ice skaters, and they're trying to make it figure skating and shit like that. Their fucking bodies are phenomenal.
That's fun.
So
I
You
didn't
better
say
just
that.
when
spoke
you
the
go-
word of God to be like, that's
Hell.
great advice right
It
there.
is great advice.
No, I've
Great
never
advice.
been to a
And
strip
it was
club.
18 and
and-
older drinking age and all there, and it was just a wow factor.
Hell, we were
like
16.
25, 26.
We were in Quebec when we were drinking.
Well, you know them.
It was
You go to
great.
strip club? Yeah, it was great. I was like, we were there for like 4 days, and we spent like two or 3 days in Detroit, and we get over there to Windsor the last night or two. I was like, what the fuck are we doing in Detroit?
So
That's
there's-
shitty.
There's a Windsor, Canada.
Windsor, Canada. Yeah.
That's where the whiskey comes
right
from.
right over the border from Detroit.
Windsor.
We
That's
went
a
through
good
the
whiskey.
tunnel at night under the river, and we come over the bridge to come home.
Man, I don't want to go home tonight, but I don't want to go out. I'm so torn.
What do you want to do?
I want to go country line dancing.
Nashville Palace.
When do they have it though?
The
When do
only
they,
thing, every
when
night-
do they
night
teach?
Tonight,
Huh?
They do it like they teach. If you get there, I went on like a Friday and Saturday night early.
You gotta go early on the
At
Friday
like
side.
7 o'clock, they'll start, and they'll teach like 4 dances.
What about the rest of the week?
What
I
do they
don't
do
know.
during the rest of
I
the
don't
week?
know. But
Really?
they have that nice stage up there, and they teach. And
Big.
these dances nowadays are wow. They're
No,
pretty
I went
insane.
out to Lebanon. Let me tell you,
Cahoots?
fucker. Let me tell you a story. Man, I will blow
Controversial.
your mind.
In Lebanon.
Con-
Where did we go?
Shelton, man.
Cahoots.
Yeah.
Went to
I've
Cahoots.
been there a couple
Because it's all you can drink for like 3 hours for like $20, which is a deal.
They've changed it now.
You know, whatever.
Free, but I mean, yes, it's like the old Silverado, $7
So-
and free beer.
These
Well,
kids are out there line dancing, and every song is
You know,
different.
it's a different
every
song, a
dance
different
was
dance.
different.
Yeah,
These kids are out there texting and doing all the fucking
True
moves.
that.
It's like second
True
nature.
that.
There was a white guy, a black guy, a Chinese guy, a Hispanic guy.
a month.
Every different. There was a white guy that was like a homie. Like he was like it was every race, everybody across the
Well, it's
board.
right there. It's
Everything.
a college little city. A lot of
It
people
was
don't know that.
awesome.
The place was a thirsty
Everybody's
crowd.
getting along,
Mhm.
like all country line
I
dancing.
wouldn't say they all
And I
get
was
along.
jealous
They
because
got
I
some
tried
good
it for like a
fights
second. I looked like an idiot. Get off the stage, Grandpa.
Okay, it's one thing when they do this. Okay, they always turn around in a circle. So you do it one way, then you turn. You do it another way, turn till you're back to the original spot. It killed me when you turn it one way and it's a different step than the first time you did it. So then a turn again is another completely different step.
Yeah.
So you gotta pay attention to all that.
It's almost like people are sober when they do this shit.
No,
Like it ain't a drinking game.
Some of them are complicated. I went there one night and they you dance diagonal in the portion of it. It's like that really fucks it up.
Yeah.
It ain't like you're talking about spin and do it.
they went to a Mexican one place one time, and they did it as in a circle. So they didn't like do it like just dance right in the spot you are. You're doing the dance as you go around. So
That's
they
the
was
old
all.
days, like shot us and two step and all that. That's
Well, yeah, it really wasn't. I don't know. I guess you can call it two step, but it was.
some dance to be
Yeah.
triggered in a circle.
But it was still the same dance that everybody was doing, but it kept going around it like it was a skating rink.
I like that Nashville Palaces kind of took over the Silverado's crowd and all that, and this is a clean crowd, but it's fucking now $7 to get in and $7 a beer. I'm like, you're not downtown charging prices.
$7
yeah,
a beer.
Yeah, for that.
How shooters and
You
hermitages
got
talk
like 6
pricing
beers,
that
that's
shit.
$42. You
Stupid.
tip them, that's $50
Yeah.
for a 6-pack, and that's giving you a buzz. That ain't getting you going, huh?
Nashville Tavern.
Yeah, it's too much. But Marcus and I went a couple weeks ago, and Nick Hendricks and I went like a month and a half ago.
Cool. Country line dances.
It's alright. The thing about that, and they're keeping it clean, I get it, is no hip hop, and I like the hip hop, and I like
Yeah.
that scene and all that, and so you don't have the girls that want to truly get down, you
Yeah.
know, outside the building, but they're not there. It's
Why,
just a
whatever
clean
do you mean?
Nothing.
Things happen.
Ooh, these aren't even open yet.
Complete the
Can I
film.
open them?
Chili lime. You never stopped it.
No, not yet. Not unless you want to partake. You want to end it?
I mean, what else we got to talk about? There ain't nothing going on.
It
Whole
is
world's
what
on
it is.
fire. Big shock.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Russia's trying to bomb somebody. What? China wants to start some shit. Duly noted. It's all,
She
it's all the
wants
same
to do a
shit.
chip review.
Oh my god.
We just talked about these.
Oh,
Those are all
Are you
right.
torturing that cat?
Not unless you want to taste one. No, I've already
Those aren't
tasted
bad.
those.
If you let her out,
like
what's
a
like
Dorito.
Yeah.
That's like Dorito.
Rome?
What was this one?
That's straight up them trying to take the Dorito spot.
I don't know that.
Pretzel chip.
Those are good. Those are like Doritos. Totally.
I had an indoor out there. He was
Killed.
still. I don't know.
Aw.
In this area. Oh, are you from here? That's where you grew up? That's your parents' house?
No.
Oh.
No, from Nashville.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
You've been here a long time.
I grew up here in Nashville.
I got you. I meant like here at this house. You're meaning
I
here is in
wish.
Nashville. I got you.
I've been renting it for 13 years.
Well, when I talked to you, it was
Where-
early. I went by the McGavick baseball field. They were having McGavick baseball. I was out there. I played there. I was center field for 4 years.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what McGavick.
Were you born here? Yeah, you're born here,
Born and
right?
raised. Baptist
Listen to
Hospital.
his accent.
7th floor.
That's a real Tennessee accent.
Where were you born? Where were you
Pennsylvania? No,
No,
actually
y'all
Maryland.
are there.
But I grew up in Pennsylvania. Where the men are men, the
Near
sheep are nervous.
Dracula's spot or not?
Dracula's.
Maybe. No, it was Amish
Pennsylvania?
country. Rummerspringer.
That's the beer.
Hmm?
You got Amish in you? You're an Amish guy?
No.
You get
Fuck.
dark on the court?
Why do I look retarded? No, they,
They
not
had that
retarded.
Amish
They're not
show on TV.
retarded. Delete that. But man, they are such backwards thinkers, and it's all religion based. It's like the people that get out, they become pretty successful and pretty happy.
Out of the Amish world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, wow.
Well, everything's
Could never go
wonderful
back.
compared to that. Really?
No, they'd be
No
they'd be
electricity.
like, we're against machinery, but they drive a tractor, but you'd have to have steel wheels
Steel
instead of
wheels.
rubber. Yeah.
Trying to keep.
Or like
fast.
they can't have electric in the house, but still they outfit the house with electric, and then they run a diesel generator to run the electric.
Gas.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's like, why don't you just tie into the system? You know, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the world's over.
It's a
Everything.
religious
Yeah.
thing, I
Their
guess.
pies are good though.
Whatever.
They make damn good pies. I've never had none.
Dude, they don't
I've seen
fucking-
them.
There's cheddar.
There's not a whole lot of Amish models out there. Let me tell you.
They know how to get down with their shindigs from what you see on TV.
From what I've heard,
barn.
yes. Barn parties,
Yeah.
dude. Sex.
Yeah, they don't deny that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go throw down in the carriage.
Rumspringer.
You
Yeah.
see on the internet the carriage wobbling side to side.
I've seen a couple horse and buggies throughout my time living there that said, I love Playboy, the bumper sticker.
What?
Or I love Hustler. Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
It's crazy.
It's all right.
Interesting.
Yeah. Some guys would get like a DUI because they'd be drunk, but the horse knows the way home. But sometimes the horse will get sidetracked, start eating somewhere, and then the cop will show up.
The first autopilot.
Yeah.
This first GPS. Oh my God, that's hilarious. So I'm from Chicago, the ghetto
Windy
parts of
city.
Yep. And it's just cold.
I
I
love
don't
the
like-
L train.
Yeah. But you
Fun.
don't want to ride it every day though. Ride
It's
it
loud.
for. Yeah.
Those are really good. Sorry.
About 20 years ago, we were partying at a place called, it had a big old
Oops.
dragon over the front doors. You know what I'm talking about?
What side of town though? Chicago's so big.
We weren't from there, but I mean, it was a huge club, like Mix Factory back in the days here.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, 3 stories, even had a basement down to it. Everybody's techno dancing and all, badass. We're rolling our ass off on ecstasy and all. We had rented a Grand Cherokee to go there, and we were there. We're feeling all good. 3 or 4 in the morning. We're coming out of the parking garage, and I forget how the argument went down. But I didn't have exact change or something. The woman couldn't break whatever 20 I had or 100. I don't remember. And I was arguing with the lady. I was like, "I'll drive through the damn gate," and she's like, "Whatever." And I did.
No, you drove through
yeah,
the gate?
Yeah, and it broke, and when it broke, it flopped up in there and came down on top of the Grand Cherokee. And so when we got by, it wasn't rented under my name, but rightfully I did it, and it was like $1,500. They called it. It's like, fuck. Yeah. So, but they
I'll
had to
just
fix
run
the
through
dents
it.
and paint. It wasn't too bad, but it was like $1,500.
That's crazy.
Fucked it up.
Just to go to a bar?
That's my. We stayed at the Hilton right there on the canal. Right, Michael X building's on the right. The John Hancock building, but it's got X's on it. So
Yeah,
it calls it
yeah,
the
yeah.
Malcolm X building. It was after 9/11 or whatever, so it was like the year after that. Everybody standing out in front of the Sears Tower with AK-47s and all that. Couldn't go in it.
Huh.
The year after that, Navy Pier, right?
Navy and North
That
Pier.
was cool. Forrest Gump's little
Yep.
seafood place.
Bubba
That
Gump's.
was good. We went to that. Did the 4D theater on it.
Really?
They
It
had
was up
like
there?
A little, they had
I'm
like a
pretty sure
little
it's up there.
circus area, like a
Yeah.
Ferris wheel and little
What's the Navy
attractions.
Pier?
Yeah, it's not big, but yeah, they had a little 4D theater.
So my Chicago story is I was dating a girl. She was from there. We had gone up there to visit some friends and took an architectural tour on a boat.
On a boat.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
it's like 2.5 hours, right? You're on this boat. It goes down like the rivers, and it's like this building was made at this time with this Gothic kind of look to it. It was really kind of neat.
Yeah.
But the captain was the bartender. So he goes, "Yeah, the bartender called off today, so I'm here." And the
Right,
sign
so-
was like, it was like $5 for whatever you wanted, gin and tonic, Miami Vice, beers, whatever. Everything's $5. And the one was like a Long Island iced tea, which has, we all know, like, 7 liquors in it. And I'm like, well, I'll get a Long Island iced tea. So he takes this fucking, he's like, "So, where are you from?" Literally ran out of room in the cup, gets a bigger cup. And he's
Hell yeah.
he's like, "Oh, it's really
This
neat,
sounds great."
Nashville. It sounds good." And like mixes it, the strongest fucking Long Island I've ever had.
That's
I
awesome.
fucking sucked it down, and then I got another one,
Hell yeah.
and he's laughing. We're
What's he
cutting up.
drinking? Was he
No, he was half in the bag, dude. He was having it. He's like, "I'm not captain today, but I'll tell you what, this is great."
You do
That's
shots
funny.
with you and all that.
Oh my God, yeah.
Park the boat, getting by.
Yeah, and then that was good. So, if the captain's ever the bartender,
That's
you're
badass.
in good
Hell
shape.
to the I went out on a
Yeah.
catamaran, but nothing like that to Stingray City.
You ever
and
go on a boobs
Grand
cruise?
Canyon.
A boobs cruise?
Boobs cruise.
Booze cruise,
Boobs.
not boobs. All
Boobs.
titties got to be shown, huh?
Yeah.
I'm in on that.
And they tie all the
Tonight,
tops
can we
and they
chime that
string
in?
them up to the mast.
That's tonight at your boat, 9:30, right?
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I did the boat tour around Manhattan,
Oh.
but it was right when the guy that was a baseball player had flown the plane. Do y'all remember that in one of the buildings in the fog? This would have been again near 911. Don't remember that? And you
No.
can see where it hit like 15 stories up there, and the fuel from the plane had went down the side of the building and all that shit. And
What?
one side of the river was too much white capping or whatever, so we had to come back the way we came in. We couldn't go the whole way around Manhattan, which kind of not what we paid for, but
Right.
what it is, what it is. Mom just went on a cruise and got to Jamaica, and that's why she went on the cruise, and they couldn't get the boat docked. They're saying, she said it wasn't storming, it wasn't nothing, were like something was going on the island because they've been having some crime on the in
Yeah.
Jamaica lately. And I thought we think that they didn't want to dock the boat. I'd been fucking furious. We was like, "Did you get any of your money back?" She's like, $18. I'm like,
$18?
"Fuck, no, they've been giving me more than that.
Somebody's putting with the driveway. $18.
$18. I was like, they gave everybody on the ship $18 back. I was like, I guarantee you some other people got hundreds of dollars back. If I would be like, the whole reason I'm on this cruise is because of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Dre and I went on a cruise and got half of our money back because our shower room, the
Is it
grout
really?
was leaking water into our room onto the carpet.
Oh, really?
Which didn't bother me because they put one of them nice fans that keep floors dry and all in the room. So you come in at night and you're drunk and the fans
Cool.
go on. I was like, but we bitched and got like $400 of our 800 back. Both of us, each of us.
Yeah.
That was cool. Well, they kind of tricky. They put it on like a card to use on the ship because we're gamblers. We went
spend
and
it
we could
anyway.
get chips, and we used it on the table. And then after an hour or two, we went and cashed the chips in. We got our $400. We turned it into cash. They wouldn't give it to you in
We
cash.
have a door greeter.
Had to be used on the ship.
That's hilarious.
We have a door greeter.
Oh God.
The cat.
The kitty. They staring intently.
The cat just
What's his
likes to
name?
stay in there.
They like to. It's like cat TV.
Yeah.
You know, watching outside.
There
See
she
the
is.
Birds and the rabbits and the
Here, I'll
squirrels.
scoot back.
Yay.
Here you go. You got my spot.
Hi.
Come in.
Still recording, or
Yeah.
you
What-
guys keep on?
We're about to finish up anyway.
I'm not on the
Keep
camera.
recording. Oh, you're not.
Yes, you are. You just don't know it.
No, if you're sitting at that end, I don't put it on
No,
camera.
You can have a sit. Yeah, have a sit right here.
Hilarious.
Sit right here.
So we're not on the camera.
No, not over there.
I didn't mean to take your chair.
No, go ahead. Lillian Bell's the door greeter.
Was dinner good?
See,
How was dinner?
it was okay.
Just okay?
We liked the appetizer,
That was it?
the shrimp scampi appetizer.
Hell yeah, you can't
was
go
great.
all shrimp scampi.
No, and I brought home everything else, but the pizza wasn't anything like Park Cafe.
Where did y'all eat?
We ate a mile away at a new Italian restaurant
Yeah.
right over the corner.
Which one is it? I think I ate it.
It's on Donaldson.
We got one over here on Dawson too. That's funny. I went to a new one on
Yeah.
what is that, Old River Boulevard? I wasn't paying $17 for it.
Yeah, they're proud of that place.
It's a shithole. I told my mom.
Yeah, next to Shooters. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. Somebody's gonna
Shooters
get stabbed
is
in the parking
overcharging.
lot.
They're like $6 or $7 for beer. It's
Yeah, I ain't been there.
ridiculous.
Tammy Parsons worked there back in the day, and we used to all go hang out with her. They had a good poker night for a while, but I can't sit there and fucking 3 hours so I can get a $50 bar tab. I'm like, fuck all that. I've never won anyway, but I mean that's what you're playing for. $100 on a huge night. There's fucking 300 people playing.
I mean, it's
No.
a huge
I'm out.
and the wine for later.
Play poker? Yeah, we gotta teach you this, right?
Uh,
Patience game.
yeah, I know how to play it, but I don't like to play it. Because I figure out everybody's better than me. I'm going to lose at this shit anyway. So why play
Just
poker and
don't
I'm going
bet
to lose
stupid.
at?
make it to the last 2 or 3 people. When I play at my house, there's usually at least 6, 7, 8 people.
Yeah,
And so we make it where second and third gets their money back,
yeah.
or third place gets their money back, second place gets, you play $20 a piece for $2,500, $3,000 worth of chips, whatever. The key is making the blinds go up every 5-10 minutes to keep
Yeah.
everybody pushing forward and making them make bigger bets, or it'll go on forever.
Gotcha.
You gotta raise the blinds, always. That's the kicker.
Raise the blinds.
Yeah, small blind, big
Yeah.
blind.
All right, I guess we can stop now. Not unless you had something to add. No? Yeah? Maybe? More politics over here?
Should y'all scream and wake up whoever's watching?
Bam. What's his name? Bam. That's the cook.
Yeah,
What's his
yeah.
name? That's why
Emerald.
he said Bam. Y'all know that, right?
What?
You wake
His
people up.
sleeping crew they do 3 tapings a day or whatever, and he would notice that the camera crews and all would start drifting off while he's camera, and he'd go Bam, and that became a thing.
Put him in a
for
4DX chair. Wake up.
Bam. Yeah, tell him about that. Tell him about what did you think about the 48? Isn't that crazy? The blood kept getting me, man.
The movie we went to.
The blood, the 40X and all, the Dracula movie.
Oh, the 4D.
The first time.
The chairs.
Yes, that was awesome.
The blood and water splattering on me. The first time I was like, ah.
I just wish it was more. Like,
Really?
I feel like, yeah, I feel like if you're gonna, I mean, I get it, because then it would desensitize you, I guess.
Oh,
to
more
that
water.
effect. Well, no, I mean,
The more
Splash-
movement.
You want somebody coming in with a bucket?
I think I feel like, if you're gonna do it,
Have
right,
hoses
right?
pointed
Like,
at people?
have it the whole time.
Like,
Like,
people
literally,
getting pneumonia.
Unless you're just sitting there staring at one, you know, like,
Yeah.
Lindy still. But if they're walking, you should feel kind of like you're
Like
do
footsteps.
something, or I don't know, but
It was
feel like
moving when they were walking.
Yeah.
It was barely moving.
You
like
were
they
half
cruised through the
sometimes.
asleep.
room. I got you.
But
It was still
a lot of
fun.
The air was cool. It made a scary movie cool, and I'm not a scary movie dude. I'm like, yeah, right, roll my eyes, but it made it
I
cool.
do wish I had not seen it like before, because maybe I would have.
It'd been a little more. Yeah, because there was
but
2
it
parts
still
in it.
got me.
Like,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I remember that.
It was fun.
the 40X at the zoo, if y'all do it, there's one part in it, there's like sharks swimming all around you, and the guy that's talking to you, and there's all these sharks around you, it's 40X. And it goes, watch out behind you, and it has a little thing that comes out and pokes you in the back. And you're like, what the fuck? It goes, watch out behind you, and pokes you. And you're just like, what the fuck? I thought it was the little girl that was behind us playing and laughing, reaching through the chairs and poking me. Honestly, I was like looking at the girl, and then I was like, I saw it moving again when it did it later. Like, oh.
That's
You must have
hilarious.
gone since I've been.
No,
I've
this is at the
only
zoo.
been- Oh, I
The
know.
Nashville
I've
Zoo?
only-
The zoo is
I've
over.
only been to the one. I mean, like we went to the zoo and we got the $13 pass. So you
Right.
could zip line. and-
Yeah, it's right
and
under
do
the zip line. There's a little 4D
Yep,
theater
yep,
now.
we did that.
Okay.
But it must have been a different
Oh,
show. 'cause
sharks,
I
yeah.
don't remember the
I
sharks.
went twice this last month because the Bengal Tigers had 3 cubs.
Oh,
Like,
really?
and so yeah, and the mom and dad are out there playing with the cubs. There are 3 cubs, and the cubs are they're relentless, trying to like sneak through the trees on their parents and all. And the parents are just like, get the fuck out of here! And the cubs rolling over like, damn, mom. It was cool. It's cool. Go.
I like watching panda bears online. Panda bears look like they're just drunk all the time. You ever watch them online? They're just rolling around having a good time of their lives. I'm like, that is hilarious.
This is the last year
There's a
that Atlanta
cat at your
Zoo's
back
gonna
door.
have them. They have to give them back
Is that
to,
who it
China,
is?
to China.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Atlanta's had them on loan for like going on 10 years, and this is their last year that they got to give them back.
oh really?
Give them back to where? China?
Yeah, they have to on loan from China, and now San Diego Zoo's trying to get a couple or have them shipped over there because they're gonna go be in captivity no matter what. But you're right, they're huge and they're clumsy and goofy, and their babies are like little baby puppies. I'm like, how the fuck do they have a baby like that and then not roll over on the motherfucker? But and it happens, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's right.
With your grandmother's French onion dip.
You just like the Frito?
He likes those and those. What are these?
Sweet.
Yeah, weird taste to them. What's different? Let's say.
Almonds and pecans and cashews.
Is it because they're reduced?
They're organic. My sister buys every fucking thing organic,
I can't
and half of
tell,
that's
but I love
lies.
people.
I'm done. I'm going home.
You going home? You're not gonna don't get on the boat?
Nah.
Done
Gonna
for the
rain.
night period.
You good? Okay, I'm excited for you to be on Sunday's show. I'm just gonna put that out there. I can't wait. I'm hoping you do great.
Well, I don't want you to be disappointed.
No, I don't want no. At I don't know. Wicked Ollie's, which is over there by the Troubadour and by Scoreboard in that Music City area.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So,
Yep.
do you have dinner with tonight? So yes, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. You don't get out much. I love you to death. I see you once a month. All right, that's it. Love, peace, and hair grease. Well,
Wow.
thank you guys.
Take your shirt off.
Megan and her family are coming in with